Hi there, Izzy from DigitalGoja.com showrooms, and today we're in for a real treat. I got a hold of an Olympus Pen F. Yep, this is Olympus's newest mirrorless. Not available yet, it should be shipping later on this year, but I got a hold of a production model right away. I can only use it for a small period of time, but let's take a closer look and see what incredible features Olympus has been able to recreate in this classic design Olympus Pen F. Well, let's take a closer look at the Olympus Pen F. Notice that this guy has a classic rangefinder design. You have the little bit wider body. Here I'm comparing it next to their latest flagship, which was the OMD EM5 Mark II. It's a little bit shorter because this guy has the pentaprism design for the viewfinder, as opposed to here they went ahead and they went with a smaller rangefinder OLED, but it's still a 2.36 million dot OLED electronic viewfinder, so that means it gives you 100% field of vision, incredible clarity. Of course, they still gave you the large 3-inch touchscreen with swivel, because this is one of the things that they've listened to a lot of the photographers on the market, and they've heard that we all prefer the swivel screen. I do, especially since I do a lot of macro shots. Plus, the videographers prefer that kind of angle. You now have all your control dials are on top. You still have some on the back, and of course you still have the menu that you can do the touchscreen. But notice how they gave you your over and under compensation button on the side. You have your main dial that you can set your aperture, and then you have another toggle dial in the back for shutter speed. You have this new dial in the front. This is a new feature. This is a dial that they added the art button right in the front, and plus you now have your color and monochrome settings right on the side, which are awesome because now with this setting you can actually preset the camera to your preferred film likeness. Yep, I said film. So if you had a likeness, let's say for example Fuji Velvia or Tri-X or Plus X Pan, you can actually compensate and set it up there. And they made it really simple because you set it to that mode, and then back here you can change your tonality and add filters. So let's say if you're doing black and white, I can actually go ahead and add yellow and orange filters to compensate for the color that I prefer or the tonality. So they actually thought this out before they put together. I mean, some people have been saying, well, you know, the button gets in the way, but notice how when I set it to color, I can now use different filtration systems, and if I switch it to black and white, it does the same thing, and I can now switch with particular filters. You still have your touch focus and your touch shooting if you choose to by working with the larger 3-inch screen. They added multiple custom buttons on the top. You have the customs 1 through 4. And of course your PASM settings plus your intelligent auto. You have 2 different function buttons on the back where you can program those to your liking, and of course you still have the toggle wheel here where you can move around for your different settings. That way you can change your ISO and white balance and continuous or self-timer shooting at will. Notice how the Wi-Fi icon is activated because they came and still added Wi-Fi capability, and they gave you the new 20 megapixel live MOS sensor. This is their newest sensor, so it gives you better clarity, plus they have the TruePic version 7 image processor. All the way up to 25,600 ISO, and of course you can shoot up to 10 frames per second. You even have a setting for silent mode. So on the normal setting, it's pretty quiet to begin with. That's actually not very loud considering some of the DSLRs on the market. But I can go ahead and set it to silent mode, which has like a little heart icon on it. And on that mode, literally no noise whatsoever. I just finished shooting 10 shots and nothing, no noise whatsoever. So any wildlife photographer, or if you're in an environment where you're doing street photography, you definitely want to take advantage of that mode. And notice how with the wide angle lens, this is my, well actually this is my preferred lens. This is a 25 millimeter. This is the lens that I use when I'm doing street photography. This is the one that I prefer. All in all, a very fantastic piece of retro looking equipment, the Olympus Pen F. I highly recommend it. I think this is going to be a very big seller for Olympus this year. Well, I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek look at the Olympus Pen F. Remember, it'll come in black and in silver. If this video was helpful, always remember to hit me with a like button underneath and subscribe to our channel. That way you can have future sneak peek looks and future sessions. Plus, again, any questions or comments, remember to place them in the comment section underneath. So go out and get a load of some of these Olympus products and do some happy shooting.